Hello, everyone. Welcome to Beer and TV Ramble. Today, we're looking at a legendary beer that I've had before, and many of you have had before as well, and that is Guinness Extra Stouts, the the original, the Godfather of all stouts, which I still say is above everything else, even knowing I am very biased and love 1050 by Oscar Blues Brewery, as well as the Legantis Imperial Stout, but this is still the king. 6% ABV by volume. Some sites have it at 5.6%. Introduced in 1759, is one of these legacy beers that is, you know, just so cool to have. I had this in the freezer for a while, and it's you know, nice little, nice cold, chilled presence to it right now. Look at the head, as you can see. Look at the nice color. Some people pour it. It's better on draft than it is on in bottles to me, but I like it anyway. 83 score on Beer Advocate means good. The brothers get an 88 score, which means very good. This beer is all over the world. Very popular beer in the Caribbean. It's very popular beer in obviously in its native Ireland. It's popular. It's brewed in 60 countries. Sold in 120. Like I said, everywhere, all over the world. Um, um, this beer, 1759. There's so many versions of this brew out there. You have the Guinness Drought, you have the Guinness Blonde, but this one really takes the cake. You can taste the maltiness of this beer. Um, Very firm, a little bitterness to it, but I think it's not overly sweet, compared to some of the imperial stouts I've had before, barrel aged stouts or double barrel stouts. But it's very thick right now, very thick head, as you can see. I just had some breakfast. I made some fried eggs with some cheese and a hamburger earlier, and well, not too long ago, and I said, well, let me go ahead and have this beer with this. Um, what can you say about this beer? Again, it is like you said. To me, it is really the heir apparent, the standard of what a beer should be really be made, a world class significant beer. Again, it's an Irish dry stout and Arthur Guinness, and of course take after his name. Um, it's like I said, very popular in Ireland and even the Caribbean. If you go down, my folks are being from Haiti. Love this beer. They say even have a lot of health benefits. My dad one time um, said that he had made a drink with this and evaporated milk and put it in a blender. Add a little bit, not much, but just a little bit of maybe a tablespoon of sugar. And I had it the first time, and I was like, like this is really could go for as a milkshake, and just the thickness of this beer could be that. Um, um, this there's so many varieties of it out there, and people use it for culinary uses. They've used it for Irish stews, which would be great for. Um, you can eat this with grilled meats. A smoked butt, Boston butt, can go great with this beer. A steak, of course, shepherd's pie, and Now I was reading here, and I'm getting to the point where the thing that it says about its health benefits. Um, I have the story right over here and what it says. And like I said, my dad tried it and gave it to me, gave me that drink, and my brothers, and the first time I had this was back in when I was 17. Yeah, 17 years old, and you see beers that'll be around. My dad would keep his stash someplace, and you know, and you would consume it, and without anyone knowing about it. It was just that one of those type of beers that just like, hey, first time like, woo, all loopy and like, wow, this is just really, really, this is just some good stuff here, and it is, it is good. And get to the point right here. Here's it says about the health benefits with Guinness. It says can be beneficial to the heart. It's found an antioxidant compound in Guinness similar to those found in certain fruits and vegetables are responsible for the health benefits because they slow down the deposit of harmful cholesterol on the artery walls. Now, my brother Patrick, he completely has cut back on his drinking, but he says from now and again that he'll have a brew, but the one he always has is Guinness. And I said, well, you cut back. And I said, why Guinness? I said, well, just Pat, it just has it does something for me. It makes me feel a lot better, and it just has a lot of benefits to it. And I said, okay, and whatever. But I guess reading this here, I guess it does. Um, and 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 of course, the company says that they've never made any medical claims, but how these medical folks out there, and then some of these scientists like to come out with these different things, and those particularly those in herbal medicines, which I believe in herbal medicines, but they say if you try this and try that, you'll heal and you'll have long health, just like those who say about red wine, which I do like from time to time, but anyway, um, yeah, I said there's different varieties of the beer. The beer has different volumes of ABV. I mean, here in the States, we get the 6%. Some places it's either 5.5. Other parts of the country get 4.8, 4.1, 4.3 around the world. Um, I mean, you feel it when you're drinking it. It's very good. Got a couple more left here. We got the kid here today. I'm going to watch some NFL football games. Probably my last weekend I'm going to have any time off until I back into the whole grind of things right now. Um, this is again just an excellent beer. Um, the darkness is the fullness. It feels like you're drinking a cup of coffee. I mean, it's not hot coffee, but that's how full it is, and gives you that really umph to it. Really, really care for this beer a lot. This is real excellent. Nothing wrong, negative to say. This is a 10. This is, like I said, this is the godfather of all stouts, and you know, and there's no St. James Gate of Dublin, 1759, you know, and it's just an excellent, excellent beer. I said, many from the Caribbean, you go down, you sample this beer, they love it. They'll pound. You'll see people, guys, not this size, but the 12-ounce bottle size, are pounding like 10. I'm about to say about 3, 4 of these, you know, going, shotting them back, here and there, but and I like it a lot, and it is really good, and I think the beers, from Jamaica, Haiti, Barbados, Trinidad, whatever, Tobago, this they like this beer a lot, very popular. If you go to Barbados, Bahamas, very popular brew. I can't get my wife to drink this, but anyway, leave your comments and your statements on the bottom. Like I said, I love stouts. I've always been a fan of stouts. I think stouts are really good, very well made, um, very well made beers. They give a pack a punch. They pack a sort of taste and clarity, and I really enjoy them. The fullness of it, very well carb. I can see some lacing on the beer here. I mean, I think this is super excellent. And I'm not going to go on and on about it how much I love this beer. I love this beer a lot. Um, you know, I think I got the 6% version here with this one. This size, I think 6% because it feels like it's 6%. A nice pint. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna go outside, smoke my cigar for a little bit, and contemplate why I'm still at this damn shitty job I'm at right now. But anyway, I'm not gonna go on about that. Um, yeah, if I wish I could review beers all day. That'd be awesome. You know, I know the distribution of this bit of this beer. I believe I could be wrong. Is through Anheuser Busch InBev. It's just the distribution putting it out there right now. Um, I could be wrong. I could be, you know, throwing some names out there, but I know that it's in the states. Um, it's it's like I said, it's a very popular beer to have. And now the stout. Now I mentioned the when you have it on draft. I mean, it's a lot smoother, and the way you pour it. And I see some of the bartenders pour it. They'll have a spoon or something, and then they'll be pouring it. And then once it gets so full, they just have to kilt it over and let it and let the top and the head just kind of slowly build up, slowly, and I'd be like, wow, so it almost like watching like a science project in front of me, like, whoa, what the hell is this about? And that's so neat and so cool. Um, so again, nothing negative about this beer. Um, I think it's better on stout, but again, I've had this bottle. I'm going to review it, and I think it's excellent. Solid 10 for me. So leave your comments and your thoughts on the bottom. John Henderson Pierre, the TV and Beer Ramble. So to keep watching and cheers.